repairs in the sewer. Then suddenly, I heard something coming out of the water quickly. So I turned my head and found something crawling towards me in the dark. At first, I thought a colleague was messing with me, but its movement was so bizarre. Its shape, slowly revealed in the dark, was a figure with numerous legs attached to the human body and was crawling creepily on the water. I ran away screaming up the ladder, and he was staring at me from below. I called the police as soon as I went up, and they went down there and searched, but they didn't find the mysterious creature. Rumor has it that there used to be a mad doctor in my town. He was a man who was crazy about bug research, and at some point he started crawling on the floor like a bug, and he's just missing. I'd thought maybe he was the one I saw in the sewers, but I also knew that no one would believe me if I told this story. I just couldn't resist the curiosity. Eventually, I went back down the sewers. Walking for a long time in the flash, I heard a faint sound somewhere. I had a hunch. I immediately pulled out the electric shocker I had brought, and at last in the dark he showed himself. He crawled towards me with his centipede-like legs. He crawled over, grabbed my leg, and dragged me away at a tremendous speed. I was dragged frantically by him and used an electric shocker on him, and he collapsed screaming. His face was even more hideous when seen up close. It was definitely a human face, but it was full of green skin and black veins. I'd asked him who he was, but he kept struggling to drag me away without an answer. I knocked him completely out with the electric shocker and called the police. Police arrested him and confirmed that he was surprisingly the missing doctor. And shockingly, it was confirmed that several legs that were attached to his body were attached by removing other people's legs. However, he continued to feel uneasy and did not eat anything. And he did not say anything, no matter how much the police asked. So eventually, the police put him back in the sewer and he crawled to his hiding place. When police followed him to the shelter, many skeletons were found, all of which were legless. It is also said that all kinds of surgical tools were placed. Eventually, police arrested him again, but he continued to refuse food and died shortly afterwards. It turns out he died from contracting germs from the legs of a rotten corpse. And what happened to him? It is still remembered as a creepy incident, leaving many questions.